Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Doing the D. My name is Gus Spiegel. I am your DM this evening, of course. I am joined tonight with some of my good friends over the internet. Today, playing a campaign made by Wizards of the Coast, kind of going back to some traditional roots, giving a couple of people, or I guess just one person here, a chance to play the game for the first time, and giving a couple of other people a little bit more of a traditional gameplay, as I said. With that, as you can see, one of my party members is currently eating. So we'll start really quick. Why don't we introduce ourselves? Why don't we go with the guy who's eating first?
That's crazy. I got a mouthful of food here. I'm introducing our characters. Is that what we're doing?
I mean, yeah, go for it if you'd like to.
Okay.
We'll start with
my
your
character.
name,
Oh, like real name?
like your
Is that
actual
what we're doing?
name. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you had to pick on me first, bro. I haven't done this shit. All right. So I'm Sean, obviously. My character is Micah Hana Emi. It's an anime dude. He looks like he's straight out of an anime. He has a very submissive stance. So it's one leg.
What the fuck?
There's one. Yeah, the way his default stance is one leg is straight and the left leg is bent into like that little
Like the
stance.
uwu, the
Yeah, exactly,
Okay.
exactly. I just spit off the chicken. Head is constantly down. Eyes are also down, but you gotta look out. I mean, dangerous. It's a dangerous person. Dangerous person, definitely for sure. As far as the background, I don't really have too much. I kind of sped run my shoot here because.
Well, I mean,
So-
we're gonna have plenty of time with this being like an actual running campaign. You'll be able to develop that as the weeks go on. With that, we will go to Brendan. If you want to give us a little bit about your character.
Hi, my name is Brendan.
So wait, no. So
I
you're
made a,
playing. You're wait. So now hold on. So is your character's name Brendan?
No, I was just introducing myself.
Okay. Pause
so
for. I like the pause for dramatic effect.
The character I've created here today, it's a red dragonborn called Ysgramir. And I'm not going to go into the backstory right now, but so he's red scales, about 6'1", 6'2". He's kind of got horns all along the top of his head, kind of going back down his spine, and he has white hair kind of running along the sides. And he has horns that kind of come off of his jaw as well, kind of going back and wrapping around the head. And he has a gold chain with a pendant on the neck. He's got red eyes and a white goatee.
Hell yeah. Okay. Why don't we go to Ben next?
Yo, what's good? What's good? I'm Ben. Today I'll be playing as an elf bard, known as BB Barden. My main instrument. I have a couple instruments I can play, but the main one I will be playing the most is the lyre. Genshin Impact people know. But I'm really excited. I think I'll also. I mean, I won't go into my deep backstory, but I'm a recovering gambling addict. That's kind of all I will say about my backstory.
Okay.
That's for the Ben backstory. The BB Barden is also a gambling addict recovering as well.
All right. Lovely.
That's it.
Okay. Caden, let's give a little bit about your character.
Hello, everyone. My name is Caden. My character is Charles. Yeah, my character's name is Charles. I'm a Goliath barbarian. I'm a very big dude. I'm a stone Goliath, I think is what it was.
Mhm.
The only thing you know about me is I got a chair with me at all times. It can break, but it will rebuild itself. And I use a great club outside of my chair.
All
That's
right.
me.
That's awesome.
All right. Well, we've got everybody introduced. I'll be giving you guys just like little bits of information, just because you are kind of an established group already. So I guess those little tidbits and points will pop up as they come along. But without further ado, let's jump in. So we see as a cold breeze blows our focus onto the torchlights of a street in Neverwinter. As people stumble drunkenly out of an alleyway, holding on to buildings around them in order to keep their balance, we turn the corner and see a small group of people. One of them is throwing up in the alley as the others are laughing and making fun of them. And about 20 feet ahead, we see a small sign hanging above a large wooden door. Through that door, you hear the sound of loud festivities, cheering and roaring on the other side. As the door swings open, we see a lively tavern with people holding each other, swaying back and forth, listening and singing music. We look at the stage as we see a familiar face. BB Bard. As BB is singing and playing his lyre, you guys start to focus on the center table of the tavern as you stroll past barmaids giving their drinks to patrons who are sitting at surrounding tables gambling. And you see standing in the middle is a small dwarven man on one of the tables shouting loudly. He says, "Here, here! Another drink all around! How about it, boys?" As you guys walk up, you see in front of you is your patron, the person who's been hiring you to do tasks and different duties, Gundren Rockseeker. He's kind of obviously of dwarven stature, a little bit shorter. He has basically a full beard, and it's tied up into braids that run down his chest. And he is dancing on the table back and forth, holding a basically a chalice of ale as you guys approach, begging you all to have a drink. He first locks on to Charles and says, "You want a drink? I know you want a drink, don't you?" Does Charles want a drink?
No.
Charles isn't going to have a drink?
No, he's locked in all the time.
All right, so disappointed, you see Gundren kind of lean back in his chair and say, "Aw, well, if not for you, then for the rest of the bar." And he raises his drink back towards the barmaid and says, "Around on me!" And everyone in the bar cheers as you see Gundren start to step off of the table and sit back in his chair, almost a booster seat, holding him up to the level of the table in order to actually be able to interact with all of you and not be out of eyesight or eye line. He sits down and he kind of has you all gather around as the festivities start to die down slightly because BB is no longer playing music and joining you guys now at the table. You guys see as Gundren takes a second and he kind of admires all of you. And you see next to him is a bit of a grayed, stoic-looking man with, like I said, gray hair. He does have like a pretty dark mustache sitting on his lip, as well as a tiny little salt patch that is also grayed. Sitting a little bit more stoically, cross-armed next to Gundren. You do see him tap Gundren on the shoulder as this man who you guys were recently introduced to, Stalgard, leans in and whispers something into Gundren's ear before leaning back in his chair. With that, you see Gundren sit up and say, "So, boys, I've called you out here because I have another job for you. It's not as big and as bright as some of the ones I've asked you to do in the past, but it's just as important. I need you all to help me escort a wagon of goods. That wagon, I need you to take it to Phandelver. I need you to take it to Phandelver. Once you've taken it to Phandelver, I need you to drop it off at a department for me in order for me and my brother to continue on what we've been up to." Leaning back again, he kind of looks at all of you and he says, "I promise I'll pay you good. Is there any questions that you all have? Is there any objections?"
What are the goods?
Just provisions, mining equipment, stuff like that.
So Mika just looks at you and then kind of just like does one of these maneuvers where she's like, it's very not she, I shouldn't say she, it's a he, but he very shy. So they just kind of look at you and then looks like down to the ground and like kind of covers her face up. And she's like, he just want nothing to do with you.
She, he? Is it a she or is it a he?
It's a he. It is a he.
Okay.
I keep saying she, but it's a he.
Acknowledging Cheryl's, Gundren kind of perks up again, and out of the corner of his eye spots you doing that. Doesn't fully acknowledge it. More of an awkward. Yeah, there's no need to worry. I promise I'm not giving you anything that could cause you any trouble. It's more of equipment to aid in our a mining expedition. And you see as this more stoic gentleman again leads in and whispers something into Gundren's ear. As you see his ears perk up a little bit, and he says, "Oh, yes! The other thing is, we will be departing tonight. Me and Stalgard will be leaving tonight in order to arrive at Phandelver before you all, so that we can take care of some business before you arrive with the goods. We should get there maybe a day and a half sooner than you, just because we're only 2 men on 2 horses. But I promise that we will catch up with you once we're all in Phandelver, and from there we will continue on, and that's where I'll pay you, I promise." And he says, "I'll sweeten the deal even," and drops 5 gold on the table in front of all 5 of you, or all 4 of you, basically as an advance to kind of help or assist in your guys' decision making. You guys can all add 5 gold to your inventory.
Oh, hell yeah.
How about a little more?
A little more, you say?
Yeah.
A little more. Now, and remind me, how do you say your first name?
Isgrimir.
Isgrimir.
You just call me Graham.
Graham, have I ever led you astray? Have I ever failed to pay?
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
Okay. Well, and I'm going to have you give me a persuasion check.
That's an unnatural 1.
so
Yikes.
he pointingly says, "Have I ever led you astray? As a matter of fact, I almost feel insulted you don't trust me." And leaning back a little bit further, he kind of continues to give you this side eye. Turning his focus towards BB, he says, "Great job tonight, by the way. You did an amazing job. I don't know why you still enlist my services, or rather I enlist yours for these menial tasks. You have a future in some sort of show business with your Leah, but nevertheless, I promise to pay you all 10 gold once you get to Phandelver. That is, if you can arrive with my goods safe and in one piece. I will have a correspondent sent to Neverwinter in case we arrive at Phandelver before you guys even leave in the morning. It should be a day and a half trip, but there's always a chance. Saying that, he kind of hops down off of his chair and starts to march his way over to the bar where he kind of hops up onto a stool and looks at the barmaid Varsi in the eyes and says, basically just paying off the tab of the entire bar for the night. He drops basically a satchel of gold on the counter and turns around with a confident and excited demeanor and says, "Drinks on me all night." You hear the bar erupt in cheers again. Stalgar stands up, though, and he kind of gives you guys a tap on the shoulder and says, we're going to start loading up the horses. I think that you guys should come and see us off.
So, seeing all this conversation go down, Mika Hana Emi, who is sitting next to Cheryl's at the time at the little booth we're in, they kind of like, the sun is in my fucking eyes. They kind of like huddle up against Cheryl, like kind of hide, like he wants nothing to do. Also, they let it like a groan, like a little groan, you know? Yeah. They just want nothing to do with what's going on in this current moment.
Okay. Do you guys follow them out towards the alley?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I follow behind Cheryl's.
I feel like, Mika, I feel like I was going to say, instinctively, you're like kind of attached. Yeah. As you guys start to proceed out, you get outside and Stalgar is loading up these horses. They're two very large steeds. They're cloaked with basically a black felt type rein with a cloak over top that is red and has little gold cloth inlay as well. Stalgar gets on top before Gundren comes out and, looking at you all, gives you a bit of a nod and tells you that in the morning when you guys wake up, the wagon will be here ready for you. I've said it so. In case anything happens, just meet back here. And one of my correspondents will be here to send you guys on your way down the road to Phandelver. And with that, he kind of gives you guys a wave, turning on his saddle and heading down the road, kind of singing a little bit of a tune to himself, just humming what BB was singing earlier, cruising down the road and out of your guys' sight. With that, what'd you say?
You said cruising down the street. I said.
With that, it does become quite late in the evening. If there's anything that you guys really wanted to do, if there were any conversations that you guys wanted to have at this point, you can feel free to. If not, the tavern that you guys were in prior to the conversation or the leaving of Gundren and Stilgar, the tavern is an inn as well.
Oh, BB, that was some fine ditties you were playing there on the lyre.
Yeah, you know, try to get my reputation out there. I need to make money, so I can spend it all immediately. You know,
I thought you were in recovery.
Yeah, but you still got to gamble a little bit while you're recovering. The fuck?
Fair enough. Charles, you good?
The heck?
Yeah. Do we have a time limit on this journey? Are we supposed to be there by any certain day?
No, he didn't expressly say that this was the deadline. He is waiting for you, however, in Phandelver, or is heading to Phandelver in order to take care of business so that the wagon delivery and everything is called for, basically. So he's hoping that you arrive within a day of him arriving in Phandelver.
Do any of us know anything about Phandelver?
I was gonna say this. Like, what's really keeping us from just taking all of this stuff he has and selling it off? I could do a lot of pulls.
I mean,
the money we can make from this.
we're gonna take a little peek while we're riding that shit.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, but if we just sold all of it and then we say, hey, we were robbed, on the way there.
So
I
we
can go
have
do
the
my
wagon, right?
gambling.
Yeah, we
No,
got the wagon.
the wagon has not yet arrived. The wagon is set to arrive the morning of.
I
with-
say we go along with it, and then take a peek, see what's inside, and then
Yeah, we
we'll
have
make our
to see
decision.
what's in here before we start moving forward.
Mika, at this point, unattaching from Cheryl's, very noticeably is mad at what's going on here for what seems like no reason. God, there it is again. He is not in his normal submissive stance. He actually stomps his left foot with both fists, like sticking down like he's angry, and then storms back into the pub up to the end.
I haven't seen
Okay.
Mika that mad since 06.
That was years ago.
Yes, I can't quite recall what got him so mad in 06, but he was quite angry back then.
You guys don't remember?
Something about
I
Lady
can't
Boy.
recall. Yeah, something like that.
Charles is on the right, right path.
I can't remember.
Okay, so
We should probably follow Mika in.
yeah, with all that being said, you guys you head up for the night, tucking yourselves in. You guys get up in the morning, coming down the stairs, seeming to be the only ones in this tavern at the time. You guys see as Varsi, the barmaid, or rather the bartender, looks at you guys kind of in a gruff, "Hey, you have to pay for your rooms. He paid for all of your drinks, but he didn't pay for your rooms, all right?" And is kind of holding her hand out. Varsi is this big, basically ogre-looking lady, probably 6'5" and 220, could be a D lineman, and she is demanding payment.
They just let ogres work anywhere now, huh?
Oh my god!
Excuse my racist.
Oh my
compatriot.
god.
How much do we owe you?
I'll let it pass this one time, but he's not allowed in here anymore after today. And
It's fine, I don't want to be breathing the same air as the ogre.
Oh my god! Somebody get him out of here.
you see her go to. She basically pushes herself over the bar, brushing through everyone else. She grabs you by the shirt and lifts BB straight up in the air.
Can you get your nasty ogre hands off of me, please?
Mika,
I'm gonna have to burn.
hold on.
this
You
shirt
say
now.
that, and she immediately and punches you square in the face. You take
Oh god. Ben! What are we doing?
You take 4 damage as she clocks you across the jaw, and then comes back and goes and smacks you basically through the ear, just hits you and then drops you. Looking at was it Graham? You said I could call you Graham?
Yeah.
Looking at Graham, says, "It's going to be 4 silver pieces," and holds her hand out.
Look what you've done, BB.
That's
Yeah,
exactly why ogres will never be able to vote.
All right.
I pick Phoebe up and I drag him
just
out.
get him out of
Take him outside with myself.
I'll pay.
Okay. So you give her the 4 silver, and she turns and just goes, "Get out," and leaps back over the bar. As you guys go to leave, rather as Charles and BB walk out of the tavern, you guys see there is this hooded wagon with 2 large ox out front of the tavern, as well as a little squire boy. And as soon as he sees the 2 of you, based on the description that Gundren had given him, he immediately locks eyes with Charles and sprints down the street, all out like a track star.
I'll
Just
chase that dude.
he takes off. Okay.
Johnny Tension Meatball style.
Give me an athletics check, Brendan. Excuse me, Graham.
Yeah, I got you. That's a 10.
Okay. So you go to immediately sprint after him, maybe even saying, "Hey! Hey!"
Hey, get back here!
He streaks off and disappears down an alley. Gone.
Good Lord.
Charles and BB, as you guys are standing there looking at this hooded wagon, it's a hooded wagon with the boxes that Gundren said were going to be in there, as well as some mining supplies, some pickaxes, a few pry bars, things of that nature. Those provisions he spoke of are in these large wooden boxes with this crest of these 2 crossed fists sitting in the back of this wagon.
We gotta check those boxes out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are doing this right outside of the tavern, correct?
We might want to
Probably not.
Let's collect the package and start moving.
Okay. So you guys get going down the road. Can I ask, so there are 2 spots to steer. It technically only takes 1 person. Who would you guys like to put up front steering the cart?
I say Charles.
Me?
You're the biggest guy.
I guess if it's a 2-man job that needs to be done by 1 man, I'll do it.
Okay. Charles is steering the cart. So as you guys continue down the road, you guys are currently traversing the high road. It is possibly the most important road in the Forgotten Realm. It is just off the Sword Coast, and it is a major intersection between massive cities. So it is very highly trafficked. So as you guys are traveling down this section of the road, you run into multiple people. A few carts pass you going in the opposite direction back towards Neverwinter as you guys are heading south. As you are traveling, you guys want to search the boxes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a strength check. Give me a strength check, Graham. And Mika, also give me a strength check.
Y'all notice how there's no ogres on this road?
16.
Clean road.
19.
16 and 19? Okay.
Yep.
So both of you looking at different boxes here in this instance, pop open both of them effortlessly. You look in.
Let's go. Kind of dap Mika up a little bit.
You guys look
As
in.
Brand appears.
just off the corner of your mouth.
Yeah.
Through this hooded wagon, there isn't much light coming through. However, you guys are able to relatively see into the boxes, and it's just what he said was going to be in them. It is provisions, so it's food, some perishable items that are in kind of glass ampules or jars, as well as bread and different things like that, with mining equipment other than the pickaxes and pry bars that were loaded into the back of the wagon itself. Through it, there does not seem to be anything that would seem like he's leading you astray.
Everything seems to be in order.
Nothing suspicious back there at all?
No.
No, just mining equipment.
Something's not right about this. Has he ever sweetened a
Yeah.
deal for us before? This is our most boring job, and he made it more worth our while. Something doesn't feel right.
Maybe it's not something that's on the wagon, but it's where we're taking the wagon.
Did he just growl?
We need to ask more questions about where we're headed.
Are we just glazing over the fact he growled?
He just is gonna growl, man. I don't know if we can do much about him.
All right. I mean, we don't have many options. We want to get paid for this, so we might as well just deliver it.
What are you
Telling
growling
you,
at,
man.
Mika?
We just sell all this.
Why are you growling?
What is happening?
Mika screams something in such fluent Japanese, but it's so fast and so quick that no one understands any of it. I'm not even gonna. I would try, but I'm not gonna try.
We'll say for this.
Anyone-
We'll say
does
for the
anyone
sake
speak
of this.
Japanese here?
We'll say for the sake of this because Japanese.
No.
Japan's not a place in Faerun.
Yeah.
It could be.
It's not. We've seen the map. We'll say it's like the most fluent Sylvan you've ever heard, and it's just like it rolls off the tongue so fluently that it's almost unrecognizable.
That had to be racist. There's no way
Not
what,
been good.
what he did.
So probably something
What he
about
just said
ogres.
wasn't.
It
Yeah.
might not be about ogres. We've not seen an ogre
You
on
got
this
something
whole
against
road.
ogres, don't you?
Yeah, it's good that we haven't seen an ogre this whole road.
As you
Took
say
our,
that, a carriage does stroll by, and in the back there are 3 or 4 ogres.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
they're in the back. Notice
seriously.
how they have a.
Hey, 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 hey! They're gonna hear you.
As an ogre should be chained and shackled up. Can't believe they had one working at that tavern, dude. Absolutely disgusting.
That was not an ogre. That's just a big woman.
Yeah. Okay.
Mika summons Fireball.
Oh, no.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
So as you guys are traveling down the high road south, you do get about halfway to the cutoff or the intersection, which has been given to you on a small map. The intersection that you guys are to turn off on or turn off the high road on is called the Tribor Trail. It is about a half day's travel from where you guys are now. The sun does start to hit the horizon, and you guys start to see on the opposite side a darker sky with stars starting to peek through. I need someone to give me a survival check to try and find a spot for you guys to set up.
I mean, I'm okay at survival, but
I'm
if
plus
anyone
one.
Yeah,
has better.
I'm not. I'm sitting at a strength of 2 survival. You know what I'm saying?
This is called metagaming, by the way.
Yeah, I was
One
gonna
of
say,
you
this is
just
not-
roll.
Oh,
We don't metagame here.
I'll do the roll. I'll do the roll.
All right. Yeah.
I'm doing a d20, right?
Let our
And then
bard
add
look
your-
for
and
a
then
good
add
place
your
to
survival.
survive.
The newbies, am I right, guys?
That is a 9.
Okay. As you guys are cruising down the high road, BB kind of peeking his head out towards where Chairless is sitting up front, steering the ox, is distracted by the carriage of Ogre who stroll past, almost disgusted that you have to share a road with these creatures. You angrily say, just fucking pull over here. Just pull over here. We're sleeping here tonight, honestly. And you guys pull the cart off the road. You're coming towards an inlet of the wooded area just off the road, and you guys park your cart, setting up a little bit of a fire towards the roadside of where you've decided to set up. You sit down and have a chance to relax, a bit of a respite from the travel. You guys get a chance to eat and drink and relax. If there's any conversation that you guys would like to have, go for it.
How about them ogres?
You gotta
So,
stop.
How long how long until we make it to Phandelver?
It's probably another day's travel.
Oh
You
my
guys
God.
have it, and with it being you guys are moving with this cart, you have these two ox who aren't, they're not horses, they don't move nearly as quick, and you're hauling something. It does take a little bit longer for you guys to actually traverse this path.
Okay.
So probably about another day, you'll have to get to the entrance of the Tribord Trail and turn down that road in order to actually get to Phandelver.
Okay.
We gotta figure out more about where we're going. We gotta stop a cart tomorrow or something and ask people about the town.
I'm fine with doing
Something's
that
not
as long
right.
as we don't stop anyone who has ogres on board. Fine with that.
I have checked every cart we've went past. There was only one with ogres, and you're going
That's
to get
good.
us in trouble.
I mean, I don't think I will, honestly. It's not a big deal. It's just no one likes ogres.
You are going
I mean,
to get us in a fight before
Those
we get
couple
to
of
the
missing
town.
teeth might say otherwise, boy.
I mean,
clocked
yeah,
earlier.
yeah. Well,
What is your
that's like
deal
I
with
said,
ogres? Were they running your casinos?
what's my deal with ogres? I can't talk about it.
I don't think tomorrow's gonna go well for us.
I'll do my best to hold my prejudiceness to myself, but
You just don't have to say it out loud, Matt. Or at least wait till we're a little bit past their cart.
all right, I'll
Mika-
do my best.
Mika at this point gets up and sits in Cheryl's lap.
What the- I
Okay.
throw Mika off. I'm not your chair.
Mika goes, and then walks off again.
Oh my god.
Does anyone know what his problem is?
Oh, no clue. No clue.
Someone should
Yeah, I don't know,
probably
man.
check on him. But it's not going to be me after that.
Do we So we're off the high road now, or we'll be getting off the high road. How bad are the roads to Phandelver? Do we know that?
So you guys are aware of the high road because it is such a traveled route. I mean, even now, as you guys have the cart pulled off the path, you do see lantern light either coming from one direction or the other, as it is still being traveled even in the dark. The high road, being as populated as it is something that is commonly traveled even past safe hours in other places. It is constantly being traversed by guards as well. So it is very much so a trade route, very much so a safe way to get from one area to another quickly. And right now, your guys' knowledge of the high road is there's not too much to worry about in the way of staying just off of it. You have, however, give me a history check.
Oh man. All right. Come on, baby.
2. So you've never even heard of the Tribord Trail.
Damn, bro, failed history.
Your knowledge of the map of the Sword Coast ends at Neverwinter and the High Road. Doing most of your work in Neverwinter with Gundren, it has limited your ability to travel south. And you have no knowledge, or at least you had no knowledge until last night of Phandelver or the Tribord Trail.
Okay.
I think the best thing we can do is when we get on the road tomorrow, find a cart coming from that way and ask them about what's going on in the town.
Okay.
It's just something's
That's a good
up.
idea. It's a good idea, Charles.
We don't know what we're going into. We don't know the population. We don't know the people.
All right.
As long as we get there and it's not full of ogres, I'm fine.
If it is full of ogres, you can sit at the gate of the city.
We are
and
cooked if it's
we
full
will
of
go in.
ogres.
That's fine, dude. I don't want to get my my wallet or my money bag stolen, so I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine with that. I'll sit
Yes,
outside and
yes.
play my lyre and get plenty of money to
Secure
do
your
my
coin
tool.
purse.
You realize that money will come from ogres if the town's full of ogres.
Yeah, it's stolen money. Look, man, ogres don't
Whatever.
earn money. They don't earn anything.
We're gonna have to have a
Okay, if it's
chat.
full of
We're gonna have
ogres,
to have a
you're not
chat
going
after
in.
this session. We're
You're
gonna have
not
to have a
going
chat. We have got to talk after this session.
Did anyone know where people went off to?
Let's
Yeah,
go
so-
find Miko real quick.
As you cutting back to getting thrown off of Cheryl's lap, Mika stomping away, you enter a bit of brush. I would say 20, 25 feet off of where you guys are currently setting up camp. Give me a survival check.
16.
16.
Ooh.
In front of you, maybe 7 or 8 feet away, a little farther into the woods, you see a shimmering, waving object. And as you approach it, you see a dark black feather. And off the tip of it is a golden coil, almost. And attached to that is a broken shaft of an arrow. Just below it, you see murky, mucked tracks. And you can't make out exactly what made those tracks.
Okay. Are the tracks? The first thing Mika thinks is, are the tracks going to me, away from me, or like sideways?
They are nearly running completely parallel with the high road.
Okay. So like someone's walking the way I'm going. Is kind of what it looks
So
like.
so you'd be walking, say that this is the high road. You'd be walking out farther into the woods off of the
Oh,
road,
okay,
and
okay.
running parallel, you notice these tracks are
Okay.
are following the high road up and down.
I got you. And this broken arrow shaft, is it in a tree or like what is it?
It's almost dangling off of a plant or some sort of a branch or something directly, almost directly next to where you see these tracks.
Okay. Well, Mika's very curious by nature. So the first thing he's gonna do is he has a hood. He's wearing like you know, like the Teen Titans, what's her name with the hood? Like you can only see
Raven?
like her yeah, Raven, exactly. He kind of turns into Raven a little bit. He puts the hood up. He kind of like crouches down, and then just like walks towards the arrow, following the tracks. He walks towards the arrow to investigate the arrow. To
Okay.
see what if you can see anything that's going on.
So initially, having gone about 20 feet into the woods and seeing this shimmer just probably 8 or 9 feet further, you're now a pretty sizable length into the woods. You reach this shaft, this arrow shaft, and you're able to look down the path both directions, and it's basically just a stomped track. So down one side of the high road and down the other side of the high road. But also remembering where you're currently at, you are a day's trek from Neverwinter, or from Neverwinter, as well as a day's trek from Phandelver.
We're in the middle of nowhere.
You're in the middle of nowhere. At this time, what are the other three of you guys doing?
Looking for Pam.
Okay.
Yeah.
So around the same time that you disappear and kind of stomp off, a little aggravated that Charles threw you out of his lap, you come up on this arrow shaft, and the three of them appear, calling for you, calling for Mika.
Yo, Mika.
Mika.
Get back here, dude.
He didn't mean it, Mika. He didn't mean it.
I meant it, but that's no reason to storm off.
Mika, you can sit on my lap while I play my lyre.
I take the part of the arrow shaft that's dangling, and I break it off the rest of the arrow, and I start hitting it on the tree.
Okay.
Oh.
Um,
You guys hear that tapping?
Vaguely.
Vaguely.
I can't hear very well, no.
What the fuck? Where's that coming
You got
from?
some good ears.
Take it
Look
over here.
BB,
Look around.
BB, give me a perception check.
My God, dude. 5.
5.
Oh, we're so cooked.
Jesus Christ.
5.
You still hear this tapping. You can't see Mika for the life of you.
Should we split up and look around?
Yeah, we should definitely split up in the dark woods. Good fucking thought, BB.
Look, man, we're trying to help our friend out, and if we don't split up and find him fast, he might just die. So,
He
like,
did
No,
kill
I'm not
himself.
leaving
We
you
can't
alone.
lose
'Cause
another
if you
guy.
find if you find an ogre, I don't know what you're gonna do with it.
as all of this is happening,
throw
and
up.
you guys are seemingly panicking, from the spot behind you just left, you hear a loud
Mika, was that you?
What was that?
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't split up.
Mika.
Sorry, I was joking.
We're going to need to check that out, aren't we?
Yeah, we definitely need
Yeah,
to.
we
Mika
should
could be in
probably
trouble.
yeah. And that was behind us.
that was back towards the wagon in the area you guys just left.
Does Mika hear this?
Yes, all 4 of you.
So
hear it.
Mika. Okay, and we're still separated at this time.
Yes, the 3 of them are together just inside the wood line, and you're still probably 20 feet past them.
Can I keep the broken arrow shaft that I have?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
You got
I'm gonna
free will.
put it in the
Should 2
robe.
of us go check out the wagon
Okay.
and someone keep looking for Mika?
Yeah, I kind of want to go make sure no ogre is trying to steal shit from the wagon.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll go with
go-
BB. I'll go with BB.
Okay, I'll go
Mika,
look for
Mika.
Are you sure I
also-
should look for Mika? He's kind of mad at me.
Oh shit, you're right. Okay, you go defend
That's
the
a good
cart.
point, yeah.
I'll go with the music man.
Yeah, you go figure out what the hell that was. and then,
Mika hears the sound, and he also tries to investigate, going the direction that he thought he heard it from.
So your perception of where you heard it from is straight back towards the wagon.
Yeah, but would I know that if I'm lost?
And were you lost? You walked 30 feet straight. You basically entered the woods.
Dude, that's
And-
confusing. That's confusing to some people. We got Ben in our party.
Yeah, but you can still see the crackling
Who the fuck is
campfire
Ben?
that's shimmering in the distance. So, for the sake of brevity, we'll say you are able to locate the wagon.
Okay.
You do come up and see chairless, as you guys start to approach the same spot. All 4 of you almost coming out of the woods at the same time. The wagon, you guys can see one of the ox are shaken up. And off the backside, when you guys left the area, the lantern you had lit, you had set on the seat where Charles was sitting before you entered the woods, has now moved to the backside of the cart.
Must have been the wind.
We might have just got robbed. We need to go check our stock now.
Yeah, let's
Yeah, it's a good
let's all
thing we
charge
were-
in there.
Okay?
Yeah.
You guys all...
Mika does not. He stands there watching.
Okay.
Fucking Mika. Man.
The 3 of you... The 3 of you come around the backside of the cart where you saw the lantern lifted. And as you peer in, there's nothing there. You go to
Oh,
investigate.
Shit. Oh shit.
The-
Oh shit.
So excuse me. The contents of the cart are still there. There's no creature there. You go to investigate
Oh.
the crates a little further. So yeah, that's my bad. That is my bad.
That was kind of
Oh shit, it's all still there.
Fuck.
You guys go to investigate the wagon a little bit further, or the contents of the wagon a little bit further, and you end up seeing a few loaves of bread, a couple of apples. The crates are a little shaken up, as if someone was kind of rummaging through stuff. Are gone, and there is no trace of a creature, a person, anything.
Nothing on the ground.
Nothing on the
Nothing
ground.
in the
Showing no
There's
footprints.
not much missing here, to be honest. I can't imagine it's more than maybe 1 or 2 people robbing us here.
With
Interesting.
that, it is getting to be pretty late in the night, especially if you guys wanted to be traveling by the rising sun, just giving you the most amount of time to be able to actually travel. This is a chance for you guys to take a rest. Are you putting anyone on watch, considering the event that just transpired?
That's a good point.
Mika
We should
doesn't
probably have
rest.
someone. Oh, okay.
They
that's-
sleep with their eyes open.
Mika did lead us astray from the cart in the first place, so
Yeah, Mika, we gotta talk
I'm
about that.
volunteering
Dog.
Mika.
Mika,
Mika
I don't
simply just
understand why you do that.
nods his head.
Mickey, you need to not get. You
Alright,
cannot
okay.
just be walking away like that. It is not responsible.
What if they're ogres?
Hearing BB
Yeah, what
say
if it was
that,
a
I
nasty
turn to
ogre?
BB, growl. Sorry, I'll let it out.
BB
Me-
disciplines Mika.
Mika turns to BB, goes, walks up, gets nose to nose, just staring him down, not saying anything, just being intimidating as fuck.
Yeah, give me an intimidation check, and Ben, give me a Constitution saving throw.
I say first, right?
Mhm.
I got a 2.
Graham, I think we got to stay out of this one.
I'm
Roll
sitting
yet?
back, Charles.
Say again.
I'm letting the ladies go at it.
Yeah, Ben. What
Yeah.
you
Wait, Sean,
what did you
roll?
Ben? What did you
I
get?
got a 2.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear him say anything. I got a 23.
Okay, yeah.
What,
So
was that a nat 20?
was it a nat 20?
No, it was a 19 with a +4.
Okay.
Holy
I know
damn.
I know this is
Holy!
I know this is a little late to say. Caden, if you ever get a nat 1 or a nat 20, you need to tell me, because those have different
Okay.
they mean different
Okay.
things.
+4
so
Constitution. What?
Mika
Yeah, I wrote the
Mika walks up to BB and you guys see as BB unshaken, almost with the performance the performance's skill, the no stage fright, being able to rise and adapt to any situation, just stone faces Mika. Mika, do you like back down seeing the unshaken
Yeah,
will?
in the initial approach, Mika was somewhat dominant, head straight, eyes locked in. But seeing his reaction to the or I should say lack thereof, simply the head goes down, the hood comes back up, and it's like I'm slithering back into like my shell.
Okay, you guys see as BB unmoving Mika up in BB's face. Mika backs up and lifts the hood, and it's almost like you don't see the legs moving slowly, and just shoulders not bobbing as if he was taking steps,
Yeah.
just almost ghostly retreats into the party.
Ooh, submissive.
With that, like I said,
Oh,
are you
big
guys putting someone up for watch for the night,
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, we
electing
prob-
Mika
we
or
probably
to
to
need
or
watch
to take shifts?
I feel like
for guiding
Mika's
us
a
away
good-
from the cart.
Mika
Okay.
Plus,
accepted
if something
that.
happens,
No,
Mika will let
yeah.
out a big scream. It'll wake us up.
Okay, so Mika taking first watch.
Mm-hmm,
Okay. firstly, I'd like to say that you guys can all take long rests. So there should be like a little campfire on your screen on D&D Beyond. If you click that, you can click Take Long Rest. This is going to replenish HP. It'll replenish spell slots. It'll replenish everything for you, basically. So go ahead and do that. And then I need Mika to give me a perception check.
Fucking my ass. 8.
8. A pretty calm night. You don't see a whole lot through the darkness. You hear a few horses whinny and neigh as they continue on the high road, as well as a few people wave as the sun starts to come up the next day. Nobody else giving you a chance to rest, really. As you said, you sleep with your eyes open. You are fully locked in. But you do still get the effect of a long rest. The sun does start to come up on the Sword Coast as it starts to sheen over the horizon of the ocean. You guys all open your eyes and take a stretch, getting the dewy ground off of you. You start to clean yourselves up a little bit, a little damp. You guys get up and start to proceed if there is nothing else you'd like to do in this instance.
Yeah, we want to proceed, but we want to grab that first set of travelers that we see.
Okay. As you guys are going down the road,
Not grab, but like talk to them.
yeah. So as you're going down the road, you come across 2 people riding horses. They are very nonchalant. They're kind of dressed in some would say a classier garb, sitting pretty high, puffed chested as they stroll down the high road on their horses. You can tell their horses' manes have been freshly combed, and they seem to be of higher stature. Yeah.
Where'd they come from? Ask where they came from.
So they start to approach you guys, and hearing Cheryl's just kind of go, "Where'd you come from?" They both give you just the most disgusted look. And kind of continue down the road and say, "That's no way to start a conversation," and cruise past you guys.
Okay, I have an idea. The next time we see people, I'll start playing a lovely tune, and it'll capture their attention, and then we ease them into a conversation.
What are you gonna play?
That one's. Sorry. I'll figure out something depending on how they look.
Oh my god. Oh my
We didn't want to talk to
god.
the guys anyway.
Wow.
They were
So I was gonna
This bar is
say,
gonna be problematic.
those people you guys encountered was probably, I would say probably about 2 hours into your trip, into your travel. Being not necessarily an off day for trade, you guys get to the tip of the Tribord Trail without seeing another person.
Hey, listen, man. We're heading to an intersection. They could have came from any of the 3 ways. We don't know if they're coming from where we're headed. From here on out, once we make our turn, no matter who we see, they're coming from where we're going.
Yeah, that's
Good
true.
point.
Ben, get your songs ready. BB, get your
I got
songs
one.
ready.
All right, so
Alright.
you guys start to progress down the Tribord Trail. As you are probably about a quarter mile in, you can immediately tell that this is a different road. Whereas the high road, you could tell, had been traveled quite often. The Tribord Trail is not as populated. You guys haven't seen anyone in the time you've been traveling down it so far, as well as you notice it's not as worn of a path. So the high road being probably 2 or 3 times as large as the Tribord Trail, you are almost funneled into a straight with either side kind of jutting up, not necessarily like a rock face, but almost a hill sloping down into this path with trees dotted on either side, tall grass as well. You guys get farther and farther down the road, probably, I would say, 2 or 3 miles, with you guys traveling the way you are, these 2 ox pulling all of this cargo as well as 4 people, probably takes you about 5 hours. You guys get there, and I need Brendan, I need to know what your passive perception is. You should be able to see that above your saving throws.
Yeah, Graham has a 12.
A 12? Okay. You guys see as Graham kind of perks up from the side of Cheryl's shoulder, peering around him, he kind of puts his arm on your shoulder and says, "Hold, stop, stop." As you guys pull the reins, in the path in front of you are 2 large masses. And streaking from both sides of them, you guys see blood. Mika, give me a perception check as well.
Six.
Okay. Mika, seeing this, almost retreating back behind everyone
I have
else.
+3 on perception, by the way. Like, fucking, like
Wow.
that's crazy. Too bad. Perception check. But anyway, sorry. What?
No, you're fine.
Me, please?
Peeking back behind everyone at this point, kind of worried about what sits in front of you. You do see a almost red black felt sitting on the backside of these 2 creatures. And the closer and closer that you guys progress, kind of staying with the wagon, moving up slowly, you are able to see it's 2 horses. And on the backside of those horses are the same ornamental, almost canvas or cloth that Gundren and Stelgard had on the back of their horses.
Oh, no.
Boss got in trouble.
We're not getting paid, are we?
We might as well turn around
I'm
now.
out.
Yeah.
So
No, we all turn around and leave.
Back to the tavern.
as you guys go to start and rotate the I guess the ox in this very, very narrow pass, you guys see as Cheryl's sitting in the driver's seat, basically. You hear a thump. Looking down, you see a arrow has pierced the shoulder of Cheryl's. And with that, we're gonna roll initiative.
Oh, shit.
That doesn't feel good.
Oh, shit.
By the
Why did you
way,
not see that coming?
Cheryl's, you take 8 damage.
Dang.
Damn.
Get shit on.
Wait, can I use my stone endurance?
Oh, shit.
So you are actually currently you're in what is called a sneak attack. You guys don't necessarily gain a disadvantage on combat, but you would have no idea this was happening to you, even because that's a reaction, the damage hits outright and automatically.
Dang, dude.
Um,
Let's roll for anything.
are you guys all able to see Tailspire right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So, this is Graham, this is Mika, this is BB, and this is Charles. So Charles, you being actually on the cart driving, and the rest of you kind of being in the back. It is going to be the goblins' turn up first, as you guys see these creatures start to almost peek their heads out of the woods after that arrow strikes, feeling confident in their ability to take you down in this moment. Can I get the initiative rolls? So did anyone roll from a 25 to a 20?
Negative Ghost Rider.
No? A 20 to
None.
15.
Me.
Negative Ghost Rider.
Okay.
Wait. I'm supposed to roll, right? With the it's the initiative button?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't understand. I got a 21.
Oh, okay. So
What
yeah.
the fuck?
I rolled an 18, but it gave it plus.
Yeah, you should have a modifier to your initiative. So then anyone 15 to 10.
Negative
Yeah, me.
Okay. Graham?
12.
Dude, I gotta get the bad rolls out of here. I got a 9.
10 to 5.
Same.
I got a 9.
9. Ben, what
Also
did you
got a
get?
9.
Okay.
Also got a 9.
All right.
Did you
Do
get
either of you
9?
care who acts first?
Ben can go first.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go first since Mika's the submissive one.
Not wrong.
So with that, you guys slowly start to see out of the woods come these two sets of goblins. The first set, rushing towards you, start snarling and almost excitedly choking on saliva and their words. They start to say, "We're gonna kill you! We're here to take your souls!" And they will start to progress. That is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that guy's going to go there, unable to actually strike at any of you. But this goblin here is going to take another roll against Charles. That is a 3. I guarantee that does not hit. As that happens, you guys start to see this other set of goblins come out as well. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Also coming up to where you are currently visible. And back here, this guy as well, starting to come further into the entrance. These two melee goblins are unable to hit you, but the range of 80 feet with these archers, they are both trying to take shots at Charles.
Jesus, they're lighting Charles up.
I'm already dead, dude.
Charles, that is a 18 to hit. So on your character sheet, you'll see a thing that says AC or armor class. What is your armor class? It should be right next to your initiative
14.
bonus. 14? Okay, so that hits.
Oh, Jesus.
You take
Charles,
another... You take another 4 damage.
Oh, I'm way below half health now.
So that second goblin comes out of the woodwork and launches another arrow towards Charles. It strikes basically in the same spot, this time skipping off of that same shoulder where the original one lodged in. And with that, it is now Charles' turn.
Uh-oh.
Let's go, Charles. Woo! Fight back.
Charles doesn't know how to fight.
Okay,
Fight
so
back.
recap: you get move, action, bonus action, or like you can
Move,
break up.
action, bonus action.
So you can move. What's your race?
Goliath.
He's
that
probably
30
got
feet?
30 feet. Yeah.
Okay. So you can move up to 30 feet in any direction, and then, or you can do your action, or you can do this in any order, really. I think, right?
Some bonus actions can be done prior to an action, but otherwise it's typically just you do an action and then you do a bonus action.
So whatever
Um,
your attacks are, if they should have like a range on them. It's probably for I don't know if you have any
Range?
ranged weapon.
So
Oh yeah, I see.
you also have your movement, so you can use your movement first to go up and attack
Yeah.
either one of these guys if you wanted to do that.
Be careful though, because if you go at someone, Caden, like this isn't metagaming. This is literally just me teaching you something. Like if you go up to someone and you attack and then you move away, that person you attack has the chance to do an opportunity attack, which they can like basically just roll a chance to hit you because you can't like go up and run away. You can't go up, hit, and run away.
So for now, Caden, is there a weapon you'd like to use to attack right now?
Yeah, my great club.
Okay. And do you want to attack one of these guys?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll say you get out of the cart and start to come up to this guy here. What you're going to do now is you're going to roll your d20, and next to your great club, it should have a plus something to hit. So roll a d20.
Hit / DC.
Yep. So add that number to whatever you roll on your d20.
21.
It hits. Is that a natural 20 or was that just
That's 18 + 3.
Okay. So that hits. So now you'd roll damage. So whatever the damage says for the great club, go ahead and roll that.
7.
Okay.
Ooh, that's huge, damn.
You come up with this great club with this arrow sticking out of your shoulder, angry that everything is going on right now, especially the fact that they're targeting you, and you leap off of the cart with this great club, pulling it off of your back, swinging it at this first goblin. You absolutely smack him, impacting his chest and fracturing his shoulder, his collarbone, as you see him start to rest and is basically popping out of the backside of his body. So he is currently one arm down, standing there staring at you still. Is there a bonus action that you'd like to use?
How do I know the difference? Oh, the bonus action
It
button?
says bonus.
You're a
action.
barbarian. You would like to rage.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm entering rage.
Okay.
What does that do for me?
A lot of things. So you'll have to read through it a little bit. With rage, you gain the ability to do reckless attacks, which basically gives you advantage on attack rolls, as well as you get increased damage and damage resistance to bludgeoning, slashing, piercing, different things like that. So it basically just allows you to reduce damage being done to you. You also have Stone's Endurance that can be done in tandem with that. So you can just basically throttle attacks. But for now, with Rage active, you either need to be attacked or do damage during your turn in order to maintain Rage. Which you have done damage and you raged. So you are good and you'll have Rage on your next attack. With that, it will be Graham's turn.
Okay. I want to... Yeah. Okay, so I want to walk first to the minion, or the goblin that...
That Charles is fighting?
is attacking. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I want to kind of do a little kung fu move and hit him with unarmed strike.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack.
That is a 14.
That does not hit.
Damn.
You
Wow.
jump off the cart with Charles almost in tandem. As you see him run up, you rush up to assist. Coming up, not pulling a weapon out or anything, you see Charles absolutely throttle the shit out of this first goblin, and you lean to strike, but he almost ducks through the pain he has endured, falling to a knee as you miss your strike on him. Is there a bonus action you'd like to use?
Yeah. As he's dodging, I want to catch him with another unarmed strike.
Okay.
Come on, baby. That is a 18.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That is a 6.
Okay. So as Charles hits him and you go to do your first strike, you see him fall to his knee. As he goes and almost slips your first punch, you look straight down at the backside of his head and full on swinging straight down, you dislocate his spinal cord. You see as his head falls limp.
W.
Oh
You
my
see as his
God.
head falls limp and he slumps to the ground. Gone.
Oh, let's go.
With that, it is Graham's turn, or excuse me, it's BB's turn.
All right, so for my action, I want to cast Healing Word on Caden.
Okay, Charles.
Yeah, Charles.
Okay, is that a ranged healing or is that
It says ranged area 60 feet.
Okay.
And it's instantaneous.
Perfect.
And then it's just verbal.
Mhm.
It says creature of your choice that you can see within your range regains hit points equal to 2d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
okay?
I don't know where my spellcasting modifier is.
It'll be whatever the hit increase is on a spell. So looking at a spell, same thing. It'll say hit DC. It's that number.
I should have been.
When you're looking at your spells,
Healing Word has it doesn't have anything. It's blank.
so it's going to be the same thing for all of them. Scroll all the way to the top of your spells list. There you'll see your save DC.
Oh,
You'll
save
see
DC,
a modifier. You'll see whatever that
Spell
plus
attack.
whatever your spell attack modifier
Okay, so
is.
+3.
So
Okay.
you can roll the 2d4 or whatever that actual dice was that it said on there. You can
Yeah,
do that on the
2d4.
website, or if you want me to do it for you, I can do that.
Oh, I had a D&D like dice roller website pulled up. I didn't know I could roll on the actual.
Yeah, you can do it
Beyond website.
on. You can do it on D&D Beyond.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just use this website I have pulled up.
Okay, go ahead.
I'd rather laggy on D&D Beyond.
Just
So,
roll
wow.
roll
I rolled
2d4.
I rolled a 5 total.
Okay,
and then
5
the
plus
plus
3. Okay, so Caden, you can replenish 3 HP.
Yes. I'm above
Or-
half health.
What'd you say it was, Ben?
Wait, I thought you said it was 5. Was it
5
and then
5
plus
plus
3.
3. So you can replenish 8. Sorry, that's my bad.
Okay, I was
Hey,
confused. I was like, damn, there must
almost
be
at
something I
full
don't
health.
understand.
Sorry. Okay.
Okay.
Is there a bonus action you'd like to take, BB?
I don't. No.
Okay.
No, I think I'm gonna just do that for now.
All right. BB steps out, speaking this semantic spell, casting a ray of shimmering light towards the direction of Charles. It is now Mika's turn.
Yeah, so Mika at this point is still in the back of the cart, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so Mika, using the same movement tech back at the camp, kind of hovers her way to the front of the cart where Charles was sitting. So still on the cart. So at this point, with the hood on and everything, takes the hood off, says something in what I like to think is Japanese. I don't know what you said earlier, but to me it's Japanese. Looks at there's a goblin archer, is there not?
There are 2. So there's one you've noticed
Okay.
here that has taken a shot at Charles, as well as the one
Okay.
on this side that has taken a shot at Charles.
Okay. How far is the one on the left from me? Is it like
The one on the left from you is 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. About 50 feet from you.
Okay, so seeing that archer at the corner of Mika's eyes, I pull out a longbow from the back of my robe, like aura style, like it just goes straight up, right? Following that, she pulls out an arrow and takes aim at that dude.
Okay, go ahead and give me an attack roll.
can't I see that? I can see the damage. Is the attack roll the same for?
What are you asking?
I can't seem to find the attack roll for this.
So on D&D Beyond, next to the weapon, it's going to say hit DC. You just add.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. I did not see that. Let me add that one. Change a lot. Okay, muffled. Okay. Damn. Holy. That's a huge. Okay.
What do we got?
It is 13.
A 13 to hit. It does not hit. So you see this longbow come out of almost like a sheath under the cloak of Mika. As Mika goes to rack an arrow and looses it, it lodges just behind this goblin in the tree. Seeing that, the goblin turns its sight from Cheryl's and takes aim at Mika. That
Thank
is a 10 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay. Almost the exact same thing. A nice back and forth. This goblin looses an arrow and it lodges in the side of the cart. Mika, as this arrow flies and sticks in the cart next to you, you're looking at it. You see black feathers and a golden spindle, similar to the one that you saw in the woods. The goblin being dropped by Graham earlier, his buddy here, aggravated, angry at Graham, turns and tries to attack him.
Oh shit.
Does an 18 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. With that, you see this scimitar holding in this small creature's hands. He swings across your body before taking it back across the front side of you, and he does 9 damage. The second archer that took aim at Cheryl's now locked in on Mika, similarly seeing that he has range, does an unnatural 20 hits. Looking at Mika. Ooh, holy shit.
He dies.
Pulls this arrow back and looses it towards your direction, doing a total of 11 damage.
My God. Okay.
And with that, it is Cheryl's turn.
Okay. Do I have to move first, or can I move in between?
Nope, you
things?
can move in between. Anything, yeah.
So I have 2 actions and a movement.
Yes, an action, a bonus action, and movement.
Okay. What is bonus action? What can bonus action be? It can be just whatever.
Anything that's listed in your bonus action area.
Really?
My bonus action is just. Oh, it says 2 weapon fighting and rage.
Yeah. So
I can
so
still
2.
hit?
Say again. What do you mean?
Like I can still attack as my bonus action.
Yeah. So 2 weapon fighting. You're using a 2-handed weapon right now. The Great Club is a 2-handed weapon. 2 weapon fighting refers to having 2 actual weapons in your hands and being able to take an attack with both of those. So if you were to have like 2 daggers coming up to someone, you would have to roll for the first strike and then roll for the second strike, and you'd be able to have those two attacks. Okay. Alternatively, having rage up, there are conditions on there that have to be met for you to continue to have rage, as well as did you tick a box when you used rage?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Just making sure that we're expelling
So
that
I need
stuff.
to long rest before I can reset it again.
Correct. Yes. So you still have rage active. Did you want to attack this guy here?
Not immediately, but
So
Um,
give me an idea of what you were doing, because I'll be able to help.
Oh, I wanted to pick up the corpse of the other dude and try to throw it at the archer.
Oh.
I will absolutely allow that. Give me a strength check at give me a base strength check. No, give me a strength check at advantage because you're raging.
What's advantage mean?
You will roll twice and take the higher of those two rolls.
Oh, okay. $15.
15. So
Did
you
add your
guys-
strength modifier?
Oh, yes, actually yes.
okay. You guys see as Cheryl's after Graham punches straight down and just messes up this goblin, it falls motionless on the floor. Cheryl's almost immediately grabbing it by the arms and doing almost like a pole vaulter's or a shot putter's throw, spinning and loosing it perfectly towards this archer. It smacks him and knocks him prone, doing
Oh god.
Caden, go ahead and
Let's
roll. Go ahead and
Kill
roll 1d4, and we'll add 2 on there just for.
1d4, add 2. Okay. I roll a 2.
Okay, so 4 damage. So this guy, the body of his comrade swinging, hurled at him as it collides with him, taking that 4 damage and falling prone, unable to really have a full action on his next turn. Is there anything else that you'd like to do right now?
Put myself in between Brendan and Graham and the other goblin,
Okay.
and also telling Mika to get away from the cart because we can't afford a stray hitting an ox.
Okay.
Mm.
I will allow that. You position yourself in front of Graham. As you're doing so, I guess prior to that, as you're spinning and hurling this goblin before you step in between Graham and this other goblin, looking back at Mika and saying, how do you convey that?
Get away from the cart. If an arrow misses you like it just did, it could hit our ox and our journey is cooked.
Okay. Perfect. With that, it is Graham's turn.
All right. Seeing Cheryl's kind of step in front of me, I'm gonna now go. Can I make it up to that archer that got hit by the body?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
5. Wait, let me make sure. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Uphill
Yep.
too, isn't it?
It was supposed to be, but I'm not gonna do half motion for this battle just because it is our first turn of combat. Typically, it is half movement for raised terrain or uphill terrain. So we're gonna say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You are now next to this
Okay.
goblin who is knocked prone. So they're currently laying
Yeah.
on their back.
Yeah, we're hitting this guy with an unarmed strike.
Okay. You gain advantage on your attack because they are prone.
Okay.
Advantage, Caden, just means you roll twice.
Okay.
Same thing with disadvantage, except you take the
22?
lower.
Oh, so okay.
22 hits. That's an unnatural 22, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That 100% hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Okay.
Also,
35. You're level 2.
Hit him for 6.
Okay. Again, coming in here with this unarmed strike, you see this goblin laying flat on his back, squirming, trying to get the fallen comrade off of his chest. And you walk up and force your fist straight down, colliding with the goblin that Cheryl's through. You force your fist through his sternum, crushing the archers below. And you see him as he spits out blood, and his eyes roll back in his head and his arms fall motionless.
That was for shooting Mika.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
you know, it's alright. That was the one.
I didn't see it happen.
I appreciate
I was
He was locked in.
slashed by his
Yeah.
sword. I never look back.
Yeah.
Anything else that you'd like to do there?
No, that'll end my turn.
Okay. It is now BB's turn.
Yep. I'm going to cast Cure Wound on Mika.
Okay.
So I play a very semantic tune while I sing him a song. It is a wait, actually, this says it's a touch. Do I need to like fit? Like how close is technically a touch? Like do I need to be inside the box?
5 feet. 5 feet.
Yeah.
Are we 5 feet?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, I touch Mika and I sing a very semantic song and
Semantic.
I need to do...
Semantic just means verbal.
Oh, this
A
says
semantic
VNS.
tune.
A
One is
very
verbal, one's
verbal
semantic.
song.
Either way, I had to do I had to roll 2 dice.
2d8.
8. Yeah.
What level are you casting
2d8.
this at?
Level 1.
That's a level. You get 2d8 at level 1?
Says a creature you touch regains a number of hit points equal to 2d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Huh. Okay. Go ahead.
Hey man, don't worry about our fucking bard, alright?
And yeah, it says first level abjuration. I don't know what the hell that means, but
You guys are also marking off spell slots, correct?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Definitely not.
Okay, we don't have to worry about
Yeah,
that.
you're fine.
Okay, I rolled a
You
10,
hit people.
and then plus 3 is 13.
Okay. Mika, you regain 13 points of healing as you feel the touch of BB almost warm on your arm, and you regain
Quick
your
question.
HP.
Are we doing temp HP if that goes over?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
That's all I have.
Unless expressly stated, we are not doing overhealing. Temp HP is temp HP.
Gotcha.
Anything else that you'd like to do, BB?
Nah, not much else I can do here.
Okay. It is now Mika's turn.
Okay, so the arrow that hit me pinned me against the cart, but after hearing a beautiful semantic song from BB Bard, the arrow like magically turned into flowers, and I felt all better, and I blow BB Bard a kiss.
Okay.
I catch the kiss.
After doing this, I was looking at BB Bard with romantic eyes too. After doing this, I immediately turned my head back to the archer that shot me. My eyes immediately slant inwards, as in
What?
I'm turning angry.
Oh.
I'm gonna take aim with my longbow again.
All right, go ahead and roll to attack.
Oh, before this, I also pull out a Cayman Jack.
Ooh. Mika gains advantage for pulling out a Cayman Jack on his attack
Wait, you
roll.
dead ass?
I'm dead
You
ass. I'm dead ass.
Let's go! Okay, the first one was 11. The first one was 11. Not
All right.
good. Dude, the high rolls are not going for me right now.
We're so cooked.
19. 19 surely hits, right?
19 hits. Go ahead and roll
Let's
damage.
go!
Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, you gotta be shit. You gotta be
What'd you get?
a 3.
Okay. All right. So you guys see as Mika, with the healing flowing through, grabs another arrow from his quiver and looses it towards the direction of this goblin. As the arrow flies, you guys see it thunk into the foot of this goblin. As he takes a second and sits there screaming as it is pinning him to the
shit.
ground.
Holy
Um,
fuck, what's wrong with that one?
Any other actions you'd like to take? Any bonus action you'd like to take? Any movement you'd like to use?
Oh yeah, forgot. I was told to move. Mika's mad at Cheryl's, so instead of moving away from the ox, I climb on top of the ox.
Okay.
This is gonna go poorly.
Oh yes.
That's
All right.
crazy.
With that, this guy's gone. With that, it is the top of the turn order, and this goblin is going to look at Charles, seeming to be like aggravated that your stamina isn't shaking after receiving that healing. He just looks at you grunting and goes to attack. Does a 15 hit?
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay. Looking at you, pulling this scimitar down again, slicing against your abdomen, does 6 damage as he almost pulls it down so hard that it snaps to the ground, and he looks back up at you, getting ready to come again.
Oh.
How does my rage or my stone endurance work?
Say again?
How does
I just-
my rage reduce damage or my stone's
Is it-
endurance?
So-
how does that?
Flashing, right?
Your rage cuts it in half. Your stone's endurance cuts it in half again. So it would be,
What the fuck?
you take the lower end, so it would be 1 damage if you wanted to use a point of stone's endurance, as well as.
Okay. Wait, but
Did
is
you-
my stone's endurance a roll? It said it's a roll.
Okay, then yeah, it'd be whatever. So
When you
subtract
take damage,
that.
you can take a reaction to roll 1d12 plus 3 and reduce the damage for that total. So I just roll that?
So this is just a reminder. It did only do 6 damage to you, which is already halved to 3 because of your resistance with rage.
Oh, okay. I want to use it anyway.
Okay,
I just wanna
go ahead.
Try it.
Aura.
Yeah. 10.
Okay,
Damn.
so 10 minus 3 is
So you heal 7.
no. No. So, pulling down and striking against your abdomen, almost like a solid surface, the scimitar just glides across your abdomen and clanks into the ground, staring back up at you, ready to attack again. This goblin still aggravated with the fact that he can't seem to hurt you. This goblin over here, pinned to the ground with that first arrow, is going to continue to look towards the direction of Mika. Oh man. Okay. And is going to loose an arrow in your direction. I'm pretty sure that a base 19 roll hits. Loosing an arrow in your direction, doing a total of 9 damage as it sticks in your shoulder, seemingly getting you back for pinning him to the ground with that initial arrow that you just shot towards his direction. After that, it is going to be Charles's turn.
And I communicate to my team when it's my turn, right?
Yeah.
All right, fellas.
We're not going to figure out what happened to the bosses if we kill both of these. So, someone try to take out that archer, but we got to subdue this one.
Okay.
I can subdue him. Oh shit, sorry.
I want to... The horses are dead, right? The horses in front of us are dead?
Yeah, sorry, I can't lay down creatures, so these guys
Okay.
are dead.
I think you can. I think you can. I think
You
it's one of the
can't.
options.
I
Yeah, I want
can't.
to go and
I can't.
grab one of these horses and throw it at him to try to pin him under the thing.
Oh.
So, are you
Ugh.
stepping away from combat currently?
Yeah, stepping away from directly in front of him.
So I'm gonna, just to let you know how the opportunity attack system works. You are currently engaged with this person in combat.
Congrats.
Pulling yourself out makes or gives me the ability to strike you.
I'm built for it.
Okay.
There is you can get away from it. This isn't metagaming again. This is just a teaching moment.
Mhm.
You can. Is it dash or what?
Yeah,
no.
the rogues. Yes, it is. No, disengage.
Disengage. That's what it is.
Bonus
Disengage.
action disengage will make it so that you can just evade
Walk away.
opportunity attacks and leave combat. Typically, that's a part of a rogue's kit. So
I'm pretty
you
sure everyone has that though. I'm pretty sure Caden has that.
not as a barbarian, I don't think,
It's one of my actions in combat.
is disengage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's like a universal thing, is it not?
I don't think that all classes have it. I think you can disengage. The rogue gets the ability to disengage without taking an opportunity attack. I think that the ability to disengage is universal.
Yeah, I'm talking about the ability. I'm talking
Oh,
about like
yeah.
being a,
Yeah.
I'm not talking. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So as you start to pull away the anger in him, he goes to strike and he misses again. His scimitar getting clanging against the ground as he picks it back up, almost too heavy for him to swing anymore. You are going to need to make a pretty good strength check because that horse is probably
That's a big
about
horse.
400 pounds.
Holy
Small horse. Dude, horses are like 15.
go Charles. Go Charles.
I'm going to tell you exactly what the difficulty is right now. You need to roll a 19 in order to pick this horse up.
Come on, Caden. I believe.
So
I
that's
believe,
that's
kid.
that's
Come
19. That's 19 with modifiers. So if you rolled a 14 and you have a +5 to strength, so go ahead and give me a d20 roll and tell me what that is plus your strength modifier.
Okay. Roll. 4.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you guys see
Where's
Charles. You guys see Charles almost brush this strike that this goblin starts to take at him off. As he gets down to lift this horse from the ground, the small wooden chair on his back tumbles off and comes to rest next to him. With that,
I could, like, kick him or something. That'd be funny.
with that, it is Graham's turn.
Can I use my movement to walk back up to that golem or that goblin?
Yes. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. And I want to try and grapple him.
Okay. Go ahead and read me the description of grapple really quick, because I'm pretty sure it's just like opposed strength athletics. But go ahead and just read me that.
Target must succeed on a strength/dex. It chooses which saving throw, 8+ proficiency bonus plus strength, or it has the grapple condition.
Okay. Come on, dice, don't lead me astray. Okay, so that is a 15.
And what do I have to do?
You roll opposed. So read it one more time.
The target must succeed on a strength/dex saving throw.
Does it say that there's a difficulty class attached to that?
Yeah, it's 8+ proficiency bonus plus strength.
Okay, so what is 8 plus your strength modifier?
10.
Okay, and then on there you should be able to see your proficiency bonus. If it's not
okay, 12.
Okay, so you sprinting down this hill show up a little winded. As you go to try and grapple it, the goblin, being of smaller stature, is able to slip out of your grasp as it is not grappled. Is there a bonus action you'd like to use?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm just gonna stay there.
Okay. With that, it is now BB's turn.
Okay, so the goblin with the bow is, where is he at again?
He
thought I
is
saw him.
over here.
Okay, how far is that from me?
That is probably 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. About 60 feet.
I have a spell that's 60. Would that theoretically reach him?
You have 30 feet of movement as well, so you could go all the way
I guess
over,
that's true. That is
over
true.
here. Do you want to move?
The way I've always played is meets it, beats it. Is that how we're playing, Gus?
Meets it, beats it, and what? How do you mean?
Kind of like
For rolls?
for literally everything. For like rolls. For like
So-
situations, for
So
just
meets
get away.
it, beats it both ways. Player against me, you guys take. Me against player, I take. So when I'm playing as the opponent, if your guys' AC is 16 and I roll a 16, it hits. If you guys are playing and attacking me, and my AC is 16, and you guys roll a 16, it takes. So
Okay.
meets it, beats it both ways. That's how I've always played, at least.
Same.
I want to go ahead and move in front of that rock to the right of our wagon.
Right over
if
here.
that's- Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, whoops. Okay.
And then I want to cast command on the goblin with the bow.
Okay.
This is the hit / DC is a wisdom 12, or sorry, wisdom 11.
Oh, this is gonna not be good. Okay. Yeah, so that hits.
Okay, I want to have the goblin. Shit, I'm actually trying to think what it would be. I guess, Gus, this is more like a question for you.
Mhm.
What is grovel? Grovel, obviously, the target is in the prone position. How long are they in position for?
So read it should say the duration on there. It should either say duration or if it's a a concentration cast. So if it's a
The
duration,
duration is instantaneous.
that's the cast time. So read on. Is there anything that says it
says-
lasts for blah blah blah, or
Oh, the target has the prone condition and then ends its turn. I'm guessing like when it comes to that goblin's turn, it just won't have. It
read
won't be able to do anything, it's just gonna be-
read the whole top description of
So
command.
casting time is 1 action. Range test area is 60 feet. Opponents is verbal. Duration instantaneous. Attack / saves wisdom 11. And that's it. And it's got,
Read the description, motherfucker.
You speak a 1-word command to a creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn.
Okay, so on its next turn.
Okay, so
So
on its next turn it has to follow the command.
yes.
Let's go ahead and do the grovel command then.
Okay. You lock eyes with this creature, and its vision seemingly narrows towards yours, and you simply speak grovel, and you see as it slowly starts to kind of cower away and shield itself from your view, as it is now groveling. Is there anything else that you'd like to do?
Nope.
Okay. Mike or Mika, it is your turn.
At this point, I am shot once again, and Mika simply just goes. At this point, enraged, but also hearing what Cheryl stated earlier, is thinking to himself that disarming this goblin is probably the best thing he can do. So, with that in mind, staying on the ox, I'm gonna take aim once again with the longbow, specifically targeting the goblin's bow. Am I able to do that?
The goblin
Fucking
who
Legolas.
has the bow is
Yeah.
not holding it and is now laying on the floor groveling.
I thought that was on his turn.
No, it happens on my turn. I am no longer groveling.
Oh, okay. What is groveling again?
I'm just laying on the floor,
Okay, so he's
basically. Yeah, I'm prone.
Shot position.
prone. So if I attack him, do I have advantage?
Yes.
Okay. The guy in front of me is still alive, right?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot the archer. Then,
Okay.
longbow.
Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Jesus, be on my side, please. I've had so many low rolls tonight. Just give me one big one. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Is it a nat 20?
Yes. That's actually nat 20.
Okay. Go ahead and give me your damage roll. So you modify the base damage. So whatever you roll on the dice, you increase. The modifier does not get increased.
I increased by what?
So what was your base roll? What did you roll?
Oh, on my D8, I haven't rolled it yet.
Roll your damage.
Okay, I rolled 3. Plus
Okay,
2 is
so-
only 5.
So it was 3 plus 2.
Mhm.
So your base was 3.
Yeah.
And then your modifier to the damage is plus 2.
Correct.
Okay. So this is another teachable moment for everybody. When you roll a nat 20, you modify or multiply the damage done by the dice and then add the multiplier. So he rolled a 3. With the nat 20, you times it, so it's a times 2, so it's 6, and then you add the multiplier, so it's 8.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Mika, you loose this arrow at the basically laying flat goblin. The goblin is basically laying on its stomach, covering its face, trying to shield its view from everyone around it. The arrow you loose perfectly pierces the abdomen of this goblin, skewering it from the side,
Dang.
basically tracking from one side through the other, hitting both lungs. And you hear as it is laying there and blood is spewing from its
Mika,
side.
that was fucked up.
I see that, and Mika immediately just says again with the one-sided half grin. Just
the slight
we have a psychopath in our party.
slight corner smile. Okay. Is there a bonus action you'd like to take there?
Negative, but I am gonna move. I'm gonna move back into the cart. Like that cart, is it covered?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, I'm just gonna move into the cart then.
Okay.
And then that's my turn. I don't have any.
So weird.
All
Mika.
right. After that is going to be the goblin's turn yet again. The goblin still tracked on Cheryl's. Cheryl's no longer having rage because he did not do or take damage in the last turn. This goblin is going to strike at you. Does a 16 hit? I know it does.
Yeah.
All right. With that, the goblin is going to do basically a sidestep and swing up at your back as your turn, trying to lift this horse, catching purchase in the side of you. It is going to do 7 damage. And after that, it is now Cheryl's turn.
That was a
Okay.
bug bite.
How does help work?
Help?
Yeah.
Go ahead and read the description for me.
Help another creature's ability check or attack roll or administer first aid.
Oh,
'Cause I just
so
want to help grab this thing.
okay, so you would basically just be holding your turn and you would be assisting Brendan's grapple on his next turn. So help is it's a very broad instruction. You could use it for when someone goes down and is doing death saves. You could use it for blah blah blah. You could use it for blah blah blah. So
Okay.
doing the help action basically just means you're not going to do anything this turn. When Brendan goes to grapple, you are going to assist him in the grapple, just giving him advantage on checks.
Okay.
Is that what you'd
Yeah.
like to do?
Yeah, we gotta capture this thing.
Okay. Cheryl's turning, kind of holding Graham on the shoulder, giving you kind of a nod that he will be assisting. And Graham, it is your turn.
All right, yeah. Seeing that he wants to help assist grapple this thing, I'm not gonna grapple. No. Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to grapple.
Okay. And remind me, it is either my strength or my dex, and it's
Yep.
against a
You choose.
14.
It's against a 12.
12. Okay. And I am gonna roll at that was out of the box. I'm gonna roll at disadvantage. That's a 2. So I'm pretty sure you're gonna grapple. That was also out of the box. Okay. So after taking this swing up at the backside of Cheryl's turns, grabbing the shoulder of Graham, you guys both almost locking arms. You see Graham lift his arm as well and put it on Cheryl's shoulder. You guys lunge, both swinging your arms around this goblin as you subdue it and pull it to the ground. And with that, we are officially out of combat.
Let's go.
Yes, dude.
Good shit.
Wait, did we capture this dude alive?
We
Yeah.
lived.
So,
Yeah, I'm
Wait,
holding him right
double
now.
team.
are we able to like
It's a
speak over
feisty
me
one.
here?
Say again?
Can we like just are we able to chat here?
Yeah.
Okay. I speak Goblin.
Perfect.
So what should we ask the goblin?
And we gotta figure out if they got the bosses. This is their horses for
Mhm,
sure. And I mean, that's what they're keeping alive is figure out what we need to do next.
Yeah, we need to figure out if those guys are still alive or not.
Okay, let me double check my goblinese here. Wait, so you want to ask it what specifically? I gotta translate here.
We gotta figure out what happened with these horses, if they got our bosses.
Oh yeah.
So you don't got to do that.
That was pure goblin.
Just
What do you
speaking
mean?
goblin here.
He has to do that.
Give me convey to me what you're trying to ask him.
I just did. We want to know where these horses came from. What happened to the people who were with the?
Okay. Give me an intimidation check at advantage.
So I just do 2d20 rolls.
Yeah,
And
and then
which
take
one's
the
higher?
higher and add your intimidation modifier.
I fucked that up. Oh wait, no. 18 plus 20, unnatural 20.
Okay. I also rolled an 18, but you take it. So bending down, do you ask that exact question? Where did these horses come from? Where are the people who were riding them?
I ask. Yeah. If I can only ask one question, I want to know.
Dog,
did the
you
people,
have this goblin hostage.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Okay.
got
Okay.
him for
Okay.
all we want.
Then yeah. Then that's what I want to ask. Exactly.
Okay.
From your pockets. bro.
You guys see this snarling beast still holding the sword in his hand. Kind of it's
Oh my God.
pinned it's
Someone
pinned
disarm this
under
guy.
it's pinned under the arm of Charles or of Charles. Is like grunting and moving around, seething in anger. And you ask him that question, and he kind of like calms down and looks up at you and goes, he goes, "Why? Do you know him or something?"
I slap him across the face and I say that didn't answer my question.
Okay.
Mm.
So you slap him across the face. You do 4 damage to him as he takes this shot and has to readjust his jaw. Feeling very intimidated and bogged down now, he kind of catches his breath from all the swinging he did at the back of Cheryl's and just says, "We took them to our hideout. We had their horses killed. I'm not dying for this. I could take you right to them."
I mean, this could just be a full trap. Really sure if we can trust the goblin.
What do
Give
you
me an
say?
insight check.
Are we supposed to be able to understand this? The other three of us?
Not unless
got
you
no
know
clue.
Goblin.
Okay. So, man, you gotta relay this information to us.
Oh yeah, sorry. So the goblin's basically saying that fuck. I got a 4. The goblin's basically saying that
I got a
that they're
5.
at their hideout. That's crazy. That they're at their hideout and that the goblin said he could take us to the hideout.
Oh. A reasonable goblin.
So, the goblin sitting beneath Graham and Charles at this point has calmed down quite a bit, and BB asking this goblin these questions, you can't pick up a glimpse. You can't discern whether or not they are being dishonest with their speak currently.
So we gotta go to its camp. If we want
What's
the
a
bosses
hideout?
back. A hideout, great.
Yeah.
How do we want to do this? Do we want to take the cart with us? Do we all want to go? Do we want to split up?
I mean, I feel
What's the
like
best
if
way to go at
less than
this?
2 of us go, if it's a hideout, who knows how many goblins are going to be there?
Good Lord,
They
what
might
is
have there
happening,
might be a
Nico?
goblin hut.
It might be a goblin hut, yeah. We should probably scout it out first.
I mean, we could do
What was that
we give you
flashing light you
yours, you
summoned?
give us ours type situation with the goblins.
Divine light.
But they might not. Goblins might not be all about that, you know.
the hostage exchange. They might not care that much about this guy, and we killed the other
No.
3.
We did.
We should scout it first before we make any decisions. We gotta figure out how many there are, where this even is.
Well, what do
Yeah,
we
that's
do
a
with
good
this
idea.
guy?
Do we
Keep
have any rope
him-
to tie him up?
Keep him as an option. Yeah, tie him up immediately.
Tie him up. Okay. Does anyone have any rope?
Let me check
I mean,
my.
We got a carton full of mining equipment. Rope's got to be in there or something.
Was there rope in there?
So I believe you guys all have 50 feet of rope.
I
Um,
use
someone tie
mine
this guy
for
a part of
specific
this, a part of the
activities the night
starting
before.
Okay, why
equipment.
didn't you say something?
I'm in the cart at this time. I'm not with you guys.
Yeah, Mika is fully shielded currently, not engaging with the conversation that you guys are having outside of said cart.
Correct,
So you
yeah.
guys are restraining this goblin, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ben or BB, can you ask its name, please?
Yes, I lean close into the goblin and act like I'm gonna be real nice. You know, I am nice. I asked it gently, "What should we call it by? What does it go by?" As in its name.
So you've leaned in relatively close to it. It snarls and goes, "Lichka, devourer of kin," and you see his teeth
What the fuck?
are like sharpened to a point, as well as he has similar to the arrows that were being loosed. He has a golden coil hanging off of the pierced ear that is kind of jutting out from both sides of his head, but it's pierced on the right side. And
Can I? It says made of gold. Can I steal that and have it? Keep it?
Oh,
yeah,
Dude, the
you
fuck?
you go to. Are you just yanking it off of Lichka?
Not yet. Not yet. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till do it later.
Okay.
Do we go
Um,
into
want to
this
kill
dude's
him.
pockets?
Yeah, you guys go through, and after disarming the goblin and tying it up, you start to scour through his pockets. He has maybe 8 or 9 copper pieces and basically nothing else. There's like a rodent's ear, or like what looks like a rodent's ear, tucked away in one of the pockets. But beyond that, it's just those copper pieces that you guys can either divvy out or add to your inventory. It'd be 9 copper pieces.
these goblins were broke.
Yeah.
Broke ass goblin.
You said it was 9, so
9.
They split it. They split it through it. So you all each get 3. Right?
Yeah, you guys all get 3 copper.
Don't tell Mika about the.
have
the
you
9
have you
copper.
guys, by the way, have you guys been adding or subtracting currency? I just wanted to make sure, because
have that.
Yeah, I don't. There's a lot of
Fun
different
being
currency. I'm pretty sure I've been doing the right ones, but
so go to inventory, and in your inventory you should be able to see the gold that you started the campaign with. Currently,
yeah.
I have that you guys have found 9 gold pieces. Mika, you have added 1 gold piece. Brendan, or excuse me, Graham, you have lost 4 silver pieces.
Yep.
And currently, Lichka is sitting with 1 gold piece attached to his ear. So
I thought we all got 5 gold from the dude at the.
you did.
Yeah.
I apologize. You did. He did
Okay.
hand out 5 gold to
Yeah,
you all.
Okay.
24
Yeah. So
gold.
I was confused. Yeah. I wasn't sure how many different currencies we were gonna end up having. Like, it was just always gonna be gold.
Platinum is the highest. Platinum is
PP.
yes, platinum pieces. That is 10 gold.
Okay.
Gold is the most common. Typically, gold and silver are 1 gold is 10 silver, 1 silver is 10 copper. So it tracks like
Okay.
that.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
With that, you guys tie up Lichka and have him in the back of the cart. What is your next course of action?
We gotta figure out where this thing is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have the goblin lead us. Well, yeah. I guess we don't have an option.
Okay.
And we don't need to
Not
go
worried about
straight
an
to it, but
ambush.
we need to know where it is.
So give me a group survival check. So all of you roll your d20 and add your survival modifier, and then give me them one at a time.
Natural 20 plus 2.
Oh,
That's pretty damn good.
okay.
Charles, what'd you get?
17.
All right, I don't need any other ones. So you guys are able to tuck. You guys are able to tuck the ox and the cart or the wagon off the Tribord Trail, pushing it a little bit off and covering it up. The path that Lichka is pointing out, you will not be able to maneuver it with the cart in tow. It is a relatively narrow path. Mika, you clue into, having not conveyed this to the rest of the group, you realize the path that you're now following, or that Lichka is pointing you towards, is shooting parallel with the Tribord Trail back towards the direction of the high road. Exactly the same as the path that you came out on earlier when you guys were setting up camp for the night. As if the Tribord Trail intersecting with the high road is traveled by these goblins. Way more footprints than just 4 you start to see. Give me a perception check.
These Cayman Jacks are getting to me. An 8.
An 8. Okay. You aren't fully able to place exactly how many or how many footprints or how many sets of footprints there are in this collection of mud and everything. But you guys all do notice that there is a path in the direction that Lichka is pointing you.
How do we want to do this? I mean, do we all go for it? Do we keep someone on the cart? Do we split 2 and 2? What do we want to do?
We probably should have thought about this beforehand. We probably should have healed up or somehow
Yeah, can we
taken a rest prior.
If you
to-
guys
Yeah,
want
we don't have to do
to,
this today.
if you
Do a
guys
short-
want to, you can take a short rest, which
Uh,
is I think it's about 2 hours of time. That helps replenish certain things, as well as it helps replenish health, as well as I think some spell slots can also be replenished. But if you guys wanted to take a long rest, then you would have to expel or spend an entire afternoon of rest.
I would be fine with just a short rest.
Yeah.
What's the difference in gain? Like, what's the?
Like I said, a short rest is probably about 2 hours, and a long rest is a full. You're setting up camp and you're hunkering down for 8 or 9 hours.
He's asking, Kate.
What's
for
the
short
difference?
rest, you can
Yeah, what
recover.
do we
Isn't
gain?
it with a die? Isn't it with you can recover like die?
Yeah, you can
roll your
recover X amount of HP based on whatever die it's telling you to roll. You could also just do, I'm pretty sure D&D Beyond does an automatic you can regain this amount, and that's the max you would be able to regain from a short rest, because it is different numbers. So you would regain health, and I believe that's the only thing you would regain, because I think that Stone's Endurance and Rage are both a long rest to recover.
Yeah, I need a long rest to get like half my stuff back.
Yeah, so you would only
Does
be able to
everyone
recover
have to
health.
long rest at the same time?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Unless you guys were splitting the party and the 3 of
That's
them
what I
were
was-
continuing on and you were staying with Lichka, or if Lichka's going with you, you guys tell me. You
I mean,
You tell me what
whoever
your
our
plan
most
is.
2 injured is could stay back in long rest, and the other 2 can scout, or I could stay with Lichka and rest while you guys scout, or we could divvy it however you want to. If we just
Me-
rush into this, we're gonna get in trouble.
Mika is currently in the cart, hunched over with an arrow still in her stomach. His stomach.
Me and Mika
And-
can take a long rest if you 2 want to look at the camp and report back,
Yeah,
and
we
we'll
can do
plan from
that.
there.
Yeah, I think that would be fine.
Okay. So you guys, Mika and Charles, go to start hunkering down after having this discussion. Is Lichka going with Graham and BB?
That's up to them. We can keep them if you guys want to take them for information. Ben's our only speaker to him, so or BB's our only speaker to him.
I feel like we should. Trying to think. Is there like could
If we're
something
just scouting, we
potentially
probably
happen?
shouldn't bring him
If
what I
you
was
just
gonna
start
say, is, like-
scouting and he screams at him, you guys get whole stampede on you. We don't know how many there are.
Yeah,
I don't.
that.
I
But I
think
didn't
we
know
should.
if like you guys could get attacked by Lichka while y'all are just taking your long rest.
Lichka
or
is
keep
No,
up.
he's roped up.
Lichka
He's
is
heavily
fully
roped up.
restrained right now.
Okay, then we don't want to take this.
'Cause
Okay.
I'm gonna need a short rest here. So I think we just scout and then come back.
All right, and then we'll
Yeah,
attack
I think that's
when
good.
we're ready.
All right.
So
So,
we only want to scout for a couple of hours and then head back.
yeah.
before they
So
wake up.
separating the party, Mika and Cheryl's, you guys can take a long rest. At the end
Hell
of
yeah.
combat, it was probably about. It was getting to be dusk. I would say it was probably around 7:30. Based on the amount you guys had traveled, you came off the high road and gotten onto the Tribord Trail and traveled about 5 hours down it, which added to about 10 total hours of travel that day. Getting up at the crack of dawn and then having this combat, it is starting to get to the darker hours of the day. As you guys take your long rest, BB and Graham, you guys proceed into the woods. As you are tracking down this path, what's the marching order? Are you guys walking parallel?
Side by
or
side, holding hands.
side by
Yeah,
side,
yeah.
holding hands? Okay.
Holding hands.
Yep.
In a cute moment, you guys see, I guess I would be the only one to see BB and Graham having a moment as their hands are coupled.
W.
The light starting to dim more and more and more as the sun is going down through your guys' adventure in the woods. You're walking down this path and you get to what looks like a rock face in front of you. You hear flowing water. You've kind of been walking parallel with a stream this whole time. It's a bit of a river and it cruises down and it cuts pretty drastically just before the area of the Tribord Trail where you guys were fighting, and now the rest of them are set up. Go ahead and give me perception checks.
Seven.
Jeez.
BB,
Fucking 5.
a 7 and a 5. You guys might as well be blind. You come up to this rock face and hearing this flowing water, the only thing that you guys are able to see as it is getting as dark as it is getting is you can track exactly where the stream has been as you've been walking parallel with it. Coming up to this rock face, you can't seem to find the continuation of the stream. Otherwise, you are currently unable to perceive anything because of how dark it is getting.
Because of this darkness,
Okay.
I think we're probably. Well, I have dark vision.
Okay.
Can I cast anything while we're here?
What do you want to cast?
Light.
Yeah.
Divine.
All right. So it's a touch. It's a. Oh wait. I
Is
need
that-
a material for this. I need a firefly or a phosphorescent moss. Can I hypothetically catch a firefly while we're walking?
Yeah, I'll give me a yeah, I'll let you do that. So as you guys have been progressing and you noticing it getting dark, you kind of go and you catch a firefly on your way.
Okay. So
Casting-
this allows having the. Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say the firefly allows me to cast light, which is a I can touch a large or small object that isn't being worn or carried by someone else. And until the spell ends, which is an hour duration, it creates a light with a radius of 20 feet.
Okay.
And then a dim light for an additional 20 feet, and then I can color it however I want.
Okay, so
Which,
what would
you know,
you
I'm
like
just
to
gonna-
touch? First of all.
I'm just gonna touch this rock I found on the ground.
Okay.
And then I have to hold the rock in my hand because I can't. If I cover it, like the light is emitting from the rock, so I have to hold it like out in my hand so the light
Okay.
can emit. And then yeah, now we can see.
So with Brendan having, or excuse me, with Graham having dark vision and BB now having this light in front of you, you guys are able to see what looks like a dark hollowed out section of this rock face. And you now notice that this is where the water is flowing out of, as well as being able to use this light and your dark vision. You see the footprints or the trail that Lichka pointed out to have you guys follow, gets to the edge of this river and disappears.
They go through
Mermaid.
the river.
Oh yeah, they go through the river.
What were you thinking?
Fish with legs, but yeah.
Holy shit.
Okay, what would you guys like to do after that?
I'd like to see if we can tell how deep the river or the water is,
Okay.
or if we can see the bottom. Are we able to see the bottom of where the water's flowing?
You're not able to see the bottom.
I have
Okay.
a
It's
spear. Can I
also-
kind of stick my spear into the
Yeah,
water?
you stick your spear in, and the only reason you're currently unable to see the bottom is because it's pretty dark and this water is flowing pretty heavily. You stick your spear in, and it goes to about the center of the shaft. You could ascertain it's probably about 2.5 feet deep.
Okay. Goblins can definitely get across this.
Is there anything else that you guys like to do in this moment?
I need to get back and take a short rest, so I'm good.
Yeah, I think we're good to go.
Okay. As you guys are traveling back, quickly we're going to cut to Mika and Cheryl's. Is there any conversation that you guys are having in this
Yes.
moment, or
Yeah. He
Okay.
keeps trying to make me his chair, and I'm not his chair.
Would you like? No, we can go through the whole conversation. Can you kick us off?
Where did it start?
Scroll up. Let's just read it off. Read it off. Read it off.
Scroll up.
Oh my god.
I said I'm not your chair, bro.
I said, I guess this is the first time I've ever talked. I'm talking in the lowest mellow voice that you could ever imagine. So,
Okay.
chair is literally in your name.
Yeah, but I'm not your chair.
Will you be my chair?
No, I'm nobody's chair anymore.
I must sit on you.
You skipped some stuff.
I know, but I skipped the stuff because it didn't make sense.
Just keep going. Just keep going.
This is
Sit on someone
beautiful.
else.
No one else has chair in their name.
Make them your chair, not me.
I can't. I will sit on you.
No, you won't.
Mika proceeds to take his long rest on chair.
How
Take him
does-
off of me, and I take my long rest.
Okay. So you guys are now both simultaneously resting, as Lichka has also kind of dozed off and comes to a pretty somber sleep. BB and Graham, as you guys are coming back from the little excursion to try and find this goblin camp, you both hear a rustling in the bushes about 5 feet away from where you guys were. Do you guys want to go and investigate?
I want to go over there and check it out.
Okay. BB, are you accompanying him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, still kind of holding hands as you guys are moving through the dark. BB holding this stone, still walking up through the brush with Graham following close behind. You guys both come out of a little crack, a narrow spot in the woods. As you look in front of you, you guys see some foliage, and skipping across the path right in front of you is a little squirrel. And he comes to rest and he looks up at the two of you. And suddenly, all three of you fall into a hole. And that is where we're going to end the session for tonight,
Oh no.
ladies and gentlemen.